Hello everyone, today we are checking out Enna Alouette once again. Massive fan of her voice, and I'm super excited to see what she has to show us in this cover. It is Yoidore Shirazu, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I'm just excited to see what this is. You guys have recommended this to me, and I'm a massive fan of Enna's voice. We've checked her out quite a bit on this channel, and it's always been amazing. The inflection, the way she plays with her voice, and she does runs and her pitch, it's always been absolutely incredible to hear. So without further ado, let's just jump right on into things in 3, 2, 1, play. Ooh, we've got this bounciness. Oh, whoa. Okay, well, we got this bounciness with these keys, and then we had just a complete cutout, and then she's coming in on the treble tone. So we're kind of matching where the keys were in terms of separating the mix into treble, mid, and bass. We're matching those treble tones that the keys introduced us, and we've got this very interesting percussion backing us here. It's like a digital clapping, and then right there you can hear this like vocal. It sounds like a crowd, like a crowd of voices, sort of used as a backing vocal. Well, not really a backing vocal. They're pretty much used as like another instrument that's almost like a synth. How a synth would rise towards a cutout. It sounds like it's being applied similarly to how you would expect something like that. Nice. Already showing off how she can control her pitch. She's adding this bit of oomph to the end of her words here. You can hear that da-na-na, da-na-na. It's got this bit of emotion to it. And you can hear that with the vocal layering, we're already getting some blooming in the mix from how we're separating out where the different voices are in the layered vocals. Ooh. Ooh, that was good. We got a percussive separation, and then we're introducing this guitar with what sounds like a wah pedal, and it's adding this spunkiness to it. And I really like how she's playing with her voice a bit more now that we've got that wah pedal in the back of the mix. And it's not even that far back in the mix, it's pretty high up. Ooh, nice. Ooh, nice. We again have that oomph at the end where it's nah. She's dropping in pitch while also exhaling a bit and lowering her projection just enough to kind of get a little bit of, I don't want to say vocal fry, but it's that sort of vibe, that sort of attitude. Ooh. Oh man, I love that other vocal track at the back. It's playing that role of that you'd expect from a bass. We're getting that subtle harmonization there, while she's just projecting at the front of the mix, going up high, showing off what her voice can do. And then we've got this excellent bass serving vocal track at the back of the mix, maintaining the progression of the song, maintaining the rhythm, backing her up. It sounds absolutely incredible. Nice. Ooh, whoa! When she went up high, you could hear she did a little bit of vibrato and then stopped it. Just like we got a split second of vibrato there, and that added so much inflection to just that note there. Interesting. So instead of doing vibrato on the sustained note, she did vibrato in the previous note, which is actually a lot harder to do a vibrato for just that short amount of time, and then go back into the rhythm and then sustain without wavering. Now she's playing around with her voice and what she can do, and that was extremely impressive there. And I really like this melody we've got. I like that. I paused right at that moment, but on her inhale, the bass cut out for just to emphasize that inhale. We got just her voice there. Nice. Ooh. That's super clean. Wow. Listen to that transition from having her mid-range to up high. That was a super smooth transition. Oh man, did you hear that? She went from mid-range up high, then slowly transitioned it down to her mid-range again and went back up high. That was slippery smooth. It was, I mean, yeah, I can't imagine how many takes that would take anyone to do that. That's just smooth transition between registers. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Ooh. Listen to that power in her voice. The intensity of the air she's expelling. You could hear the air increase in velocity when she did that vocal separating tone there. Listen, just the intensity of when she's singing that. It's so drastic and it's smooth. It's hard to do something that drastic and have it smoothly transition. And the way this instrumental is separated out into segments where it's cut out, that definitely helps getting those smooth transitions. But her voice itself is just able to manipulate itself so freely. Nice, I like that. You could hear when she does that bit of vibrato at the end of the ooh, at the end of that last note we heard there. You can hear the backing vocal. It's delayed just enough so that we hear the backing vocal extend where she is. And then from earlier, we also got some of that backing vocal coming up in the mix as well. Right there, you can hear that backing vocal extending just slightly beyond where the main vocal is. Again, on the wah, you can hear that main vocal. It adds, I think the best way to describe it is that main vocal is focusing on intensity, whereas that backing vocal is focusing on the inflection. So we're getting these two different flavors to her voice, and they mesh super well. I really like just this uniqueness. Enna's voice always just, it's so captivating. I absolutely love what she does when she's doing these runs, when she's adding her little flares to her voice, when she's putting in these little inflections into her mix. It feels so intricate and it's so neatly woven together that you never feel like it's a drastic change. If I was listening to this and wasn't like trying to catch everything in the mix, I probably wouldn't even notice it. I'd be like, man, this sounds good. This is a bop. But when you sit there and like try to catch everything she's doing and all the little details that she throws into her mix, it feels, I just feel so appreciative of like all the work that goes into adding those little delays in the backing vocal, those little pitch ups, those little vibratos before a sustain, things like that. They just add so much. They add so much more uniqueness, so much more personality to the cover, which is what I feel like I love so much about Enna singing. Beyond all the artistic ability, beyond all the incredible pitch control, she's just got this wonderful personality in her voice. Nice. Ooh, nice. Oh, we've got a back and forth here between the instrumental and the vocal, and it's kind of matching what she's doing with her voice. Nice. Ooh, nice. We had a back and forth between the instrumental and the vocal, and now they're doing it together. That was very nice. And ending it with that bass, continuing that sustained line, ending it with that bass after a back and forth where she matches where the instrumental was in melody, and then the bass finishes out. That was excellent. That was a very short cover, but I really, really liked everything she packed into that. That was short but sweet. I really, really love that. Thank you so much for recommending this one to me. As always, feel free to recommend more in the comments below. If you're recommending something, just leave the title of the song and the channel I can find it on, and then I'll add it to a playlist where I keep track of all my future reactions. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. As always, I will see you next time. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Until next time, goodbye.